Hello internet, how you doing? Did you miss me? Anyways, before I start today, I'm going to give a little warning. Essentially, today's show is going to be about a movie that's rated R, and there's probably going to be a bad word or profanity thrown in at one point or another by my part. I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum, but it's probably going to slip out at some point or another. So for all the young people out there on the internet, please do me a favor and check with your parents and make sure you can still watch this. If not, just wait up to my next video, and my next video should be normal and G, so everyone can watch it happily. Now, having said that, welcome again to my show. Today's Nerdgasm is going to be about the movie Kick-Ass 2. Kick-Ass 2 is a sequel from a movie, I believe it's around 2010, which was Kick-Ass. Director of this Kick-Ass 2 was Jeff Wadlow. Some of the main stars is Aaron Taylor Johnson, Chloe Grace Moretz, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, and Jim Carrey. Well, talking about this movie, I'll say the most important thing that we need to get kind of clear is that this is a superhero movie that's mostly realistic. It kind of blends on that line. Essentially, instead of just having everyone having superpowers and being able to fly and run around or be pretty much unstoppable, sort of like Jack Bauer, or Chuck Norris, or Batman, essentially all these characters can actually get hurt, can actually die, and they have no superpowers aside from them having normal martial arts or some military level training, normal firearms, and essentially a lot of willpower. I greatly enjoyed this movie, and I think it's for that very reason. It's a movie that doesn't have to essentially follow the standard superhero movie type kind of archetype or the kind of story that you're expecting. People can die, people can get hurt, the good guy can kind of win or kind of not win. I mean, it still follows something to that template, but it doesn't have to. So it kind of leaves things a little bit more mysterious, a little bit more open. So you can you're not expecting everything to happen. Plus, since the origins of these characters haven't been essentially as universally accepted or understood by everyone, there's still surprises in the movie. I mean, let's put it like this: if they make a Batman in which Bruce's parents lived, everyone would freak out. But in Kick-Ass, they can do anything like that, or they can kill someone or keep someone alive or bring someone back. And it's new and it's okay, because it's not, I guess, a taboo to all of our normal stereotypes for the superheroes. Again, I greatly enjoyed this movie. There's definitely a lot of action. Again, it's rated R, so there's all sorts of graphical violence. It gets pretty graphic in some parts. But there's actually lots of comedy too. I mean, Jim Carrey does an amazing job. Actually, all the actors and actresses do an amazing job in this movie. I was greatly entertained throughout the entire picture. So yeah, I mean, again, I think it's a great movie. I think it's important to have movies like this. It's important to have movies that aren't just what everyone knows about. There aren't the Supermans and Batmans and Avengers that everyone knows about. Essentially, it's sort of like a new IP, but it's not. Talking about new IPs, I'm a real fan of some new original things. It's not that I don't like some of the sequels and the things that we've been seeing lately, but definitely some new and original content, some new original movies is always a plus. That's probably why I greatly enjoyed watching Pacific Rim. I mean, I enjoyed Kick-Ass, even though I know that's comes from a comic and a story, but it's not something that's been done a lot of times already. So I'm a happy fan of that. In other news, I heard about the announcement of who's going to be the new Batman in the Superman Batman movie that comes out soon. Yeah, I heard about Ben Affleck. And I guess this is my whole idea behind it is this. I think Ben Affleck can be an amazing Bruce Wayne. I mean, he has, the kind of the stance, the look of a millionaire, of a billionaire. I mean, he could definitely pull off the Bruce Wayne. I'm not convinced entirely of him being the right type of person to be Batman. Now, does that mean that he can do it or not? I'm not really sure. I'm going to give him a chance. But right now, I'm kind of leaning towards it not being the best thing. But again, as Bruce Wayne, he can do an amazing job. So, I'll probably get some people out there in the internet that hate me for that. But, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you look at the guy's face. As Bruce Wayne, he can work it really well. The other the other rumor I heard was about our new Lex Luthor. Essentially, going to be played by the guy who plays the main character in Breaking Bad. I think he can do an amazing job. So, whoever did that casting, thumbs up for you, because that's perfect. I don't think you can get anyone better at this point in time. So yeah, I mean, actually, wow, this video is actually going a little longer than normal. I'm really happy about that. I'm gonna try to keep these videos to something around, at least try to do it once a week. I'm gonna try to mix them up between Nerdgasm and Foodgasm. I already have some things I want to talk about for the next video, so I'll try to get those out there soon. Aside from that, you guys have been great. Thank you all very much, Internet, and see you next time.